Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. I'm going to go straight in on this one. No precept. It's just a terrible, terrible thing. So here goes. Two stories. They're linked. One word. Two people. It's complicated, but you'll see how easy it is. So ITV's Robert Peston calls Chancellor Jeremy Hunt a name as he becomes the latest presenter to make the same on-air blunder. Jeremy Hunt keeps getting called the other word. It's happened 4 or 5 times on air. They've all had to go terribly apologetic, or they brazen it out and so pretend that they didn't call him that word. We're going to use the word grunt. Grunt, yes? So, the presenter, 62, made the slip up while discussing a tumultuous Wednesday. Wait till tomorrow when they're talking about today. Boom, boom. A political editor was speaking about Hunt's planned cuts to public spending. The MP for South West Surrey had previously told broadcasters to grow up because they kept making this mistake. Several presenters have made the mistake, including Victoria Derbyshire, and I do remember that one. Anyway, ITV's president, Robert Preston, has called the new Chancellor, Jeremy... Hi there, Jeremy. Jeremy Grunt, becoming the latest presenter to make the on-air blunder. In actual fact, I'm not going to read all of it. I'm just getting it down to this bit. It was a simple spoonerism, and you can see it here. And it says, let's get that T on. And as you see from the highlighted piece, this means the hole in public finances is bigger than would have been, and Jeremy Grunt's cuts. So he would have said Jeremy Hunt's cuts, but spoonerise it to become Jeremy Grunt's huts. It's even simpler than that. It's a very simple thing to do. Anyone who works and speaks a lot will have done it. You all make spelling mistakes, or you make spelling mistakes. The hell am I on? You all make, spoken errors. You trip over your tongue. You say the wrong word. You have word association, football. It's like that. And so things happen, and you make the mistake, and it's fine, and you move up. And that one of itself would have been just one of those little things. You'd have gotten away with it. Okay, a little bit of a laugh, move on. That would have been fine, except for that's this morning with Robert Peston. But this morning on Guru-Murthy on Channel 4, bada bing. Guru-Murthy is taken off air for a week as Tory MPs demand the Channel 4's presenter is sacked after he was caught calling Minister Steve Baker a grunt off camera. The camera was rolling, they thought they'd finished, and he just said, oh, he's a grunt. This wasn't a slip of the tongue, this was just him being an obnoxious, hate-filled shit. Guru-Murthy is believed he was off air. He thought he was off air when he made this snide remark, but it was picked up and broadcast through other live streams in the area. He's reached out to the MP, Steve Baker, to apologise for the unfortunate mishap. No, it's a mishap if you misspoke. Robert Peston had a mishap. He spoonerised a word. It was unfortunate. Guru-Murthy actually spoke what he felt. That isn't a mishap. Admit it. You think he's a grunt. Guru-Murthy is supposed to be an impartial news presenter. He's not. He's like them all. He's a one-sided lefty wanker, really. He would, honestly, he's so screwed up. You shove a nail up his arse, it'd come out a corkscrew. But that's what he did. So anyway, he said his feed, again, not going to go through it all, just to the bit where it counts, which was here. In the footage, the presenter said it wasn't a stupid question. This was after the thing. The Baker had walked away. He said, it wasn't a stupid question, Steve. You know it. I'm very happy to go up against you on PM Liz. Trust any day. What a grunt. And he thought he was off camera. He wasn't. Ha ha ha. He's been caught out. He's been sacked. Not sacked. He's been sort of thrown off air for a week. He really, yeah, he should really be sacked for that. You don't, as a professional, you don't call people that. You don't use that word. It's bad enough. Some words you can use, some words you can't. But little shits like that shouldn't be using that word. Anyway, I'm done with this one. I'm coming up. I was just amused. 2 events, 1 day, calling him 2 ministers of state, and calling them grunts. What a pair of grunts they are. I'm not saying that ministers and politicians shouldn't be called names. They should. But there's certain words that you shouldn't use in polite society or in broadcast society, shall we say. Like I said, if I use that word on my channel, YouTube would have me off this air, off the air as quick as you like. My feet wouldn't touch. It's one of the absolute no words, which is strange. You can drop the F-bomb all you like, as long as you don't do it too much. There are certain words you can't use, and there's certain that they don't like for censorship reasons and whatever. But that is just obnoxious. It's wrong. I don't like it. And they both really... I think the Peston one, understandable. This one, no. Anyway, I'm done. I'm out. Up, finish off and get out of here. Do something productive with my time. Yeah, there are many words, and you can call a lot of politicians a lot of them. And that one definitely for quite a few of them. There's other words, lesser words for most of them. There's very few politicians that deserve any kind of praise. I think Rosie Duffield from the Labour side, Miriam Cates from the Tories, to name just two. They're the little golden jewels, aren't they, in what is generally a sort of odious, snot-filled handkerchief that is Parliament. We've lost the ability to speak English to such a degree that... it's almost melodic and fluid and wonderful. I think it was Winston Churchill. If I'm wrong on this story, do correct me. Write down, put in the comments, tell me who it was. But I think it was Winston Churchill who was in a debate and he said he can't believe what the honourable member is saying because half of what the honourable member says are lies. And that's deemed unparliamentary. The speaker got up, oh no, you can't say that, unparliamentary speech, blah, blah, blah. You must retract. So Churchill stood up and said, I fully retract what I said. I apologise to the honourable member. I meant to say, of course, that half of what the honourable member says is the truth. Bingo. I love that line. And it's a way of telling people that the guy's a liar, but without saying the guy's a liar. We've lost people who've got that ability to speak like that. And that's a shame. And so we do have to resort to name calling. And yes, a lot of them deserve it. But not when you're live on television, guys. Anyway, I shall ring it off there. If you like what you hear and see on the channel, hit the subscribe button, please. Ring the bell for notifications of future output. Leave a like, leave a comment. Please share the video. It helps the channel. And until next time, stay safe, stay well. Don't spoonerise your words, and goodbye.